I'm super CP green bling girl. So now we were launching some things there, some enhancements that actually have their web address. And let's not forget, Michelle, one of everyone's favorite, which is eRes Mobile. I'm already hearing rave reviews. So you got to stop putting labels on people. We got to find, how do we communicate in every possible way? You're strong and you're loyal and you plan fun times. We are so proud of all of you for your continued commitment providing superior service. Rock on, cruise planners. Dankeschön. Au revoir. That's French.
What can I say about Vicky Garcia?
So I met Vicky a little over 14 years ago when I joined Cruise Planners, and she taught me a lot throughout my career. But I think the most important thing she taught me was that it's okay to swear in the workplace.
I can tell you that Vicky loved the travel industry. There is not a person in this industry that did not call her a friend.
Vicky Garcia was my best friend.
You know, this award night was always so special because Vicky and Carol would be sitting on my right, Michael and Corey on my left, and that is what our friendship was all about.
Vicky with a Y, it's Vicky with an I. I miss you every single day. You lived a life that was so filled with so many wonderful memories that all of us who were touched by you enjoyed.
In the world of travel, there are icons. And then there's Vicky Garcia, a trailblazer and a true inspiration. Let me give you a little background on Vicky. She was born in Miami, Florida on June 21st, 1966, to Elda and Juan Garcia. And we all know how curious and mischievous Vicky was, and she was just like that as a little girl. And some things just never change. She found her love for travel early on, exploring the world with her family and making memories that would last a lifetime. But it didn't start there. Vicky worked in her family's insurance company alongside her mom, her dad, and her sister Myra. And in Vicky's own words, and I'm sure many of you have heard them, my family's business was boring and I wanted something more. So on one sunny day, Vicky took a leap of faith and applied for a reservation sales agent position at Royal Caribbean. And little did she know that that one little decision would change her life forever. She started in 1987, and you know Vicky, she quickly rose through the ranks, becoming a driving force during the early boom of the cruise industry. Then she later worked at Norwegian Cruise Line as well. And in 2002, I don't know if many of you know this, but Vicky joined Cruise Planners as a franchise owner with her wife, Carol. Vicky and I went on a seminar at sea together. And as soon as I realized how much cruise knowledge Vicky had, I approached her to come work at the home office. In fact, I called her up. We discussed it for about 15 minutes. I told her get in her car and come down to the Cruise Planner home office. Immediately, she was hired and we'd figure out the rest. And over the next 11 years, the two of us put Cruise Planners on the map.
Vicky and I met at a Cruise Planner event. We hit it off immediately and became fast friends. We talked every single day, traveled the world on personal trips together, and even had a double wedding right here in New York City. It was a tradition for the four of us to come to Travel Weekly each year to celebrate.
She was an incredible woman. She was successful in business. She and Michelle pioneered the franchise travel business. And not only did they create an incredible business that is so successful, but she also helped create a culture at Cruise Planners that I think she totally embodied.
What a pleasure it was to get to know her and to see that passion that comes through so evidently. The term that we use is cruisitude, and she really lived that out in every aspect of her life, and really was such a great proponent of not only our brand, but really the entire industry.
Under our leadership, Cruise Planners became a force to be reckoned with. Thanks to the innovative marketing campaigns, the strategic partnerships, and you know what? Vicky's unwavering commitment to invest in not only our home office team, but in our franchise owners. And she was the one who cultivated all the fun, all that cruisitude.
But we all know who Vicky really was. She had the greatest sense of humor, and no matter how busy our lives got, we always made time to laugh with each other.
I know, just keep going.
With her green bling, her smile, she would light up an audience every single time she got out on stage. 99% of the time, she'd make people laugh. She had an infectious laughter as well.
You know, Vicky was a big thinker, and she always kept us challenged. She challenged that status quo that inspired all of us. She served on many advisory boards and also became a godmother of the Viking Magning. But we all know Vicky was much more than just a professional success. She was a champion for diversity, for women's empowerment, for the LGBTQ community, and minorities. She was kind. She always lent a helping hand and supported so many charities, but most notably, the Leukemia and Lymphoma Society. When she became Woman of the Year in 2012, she turned around and she encouraged all of us to do the same, and many of you in this room did just that. She used her travel connections and her philanthropic work, and she raised over $3 million for LLS charity.
Vicky was the very first person who came to me and helped when I needed a transplant. She barely even knew me and just said, I'm going to go get tested. It's exactly who she is. An incredible person who would do anything for her friends.
You know, whether it was helping your travel advisors, your suppliers, your friends, your family, the Leukemia and Lymphomas Foundation, and all of the people that came in contact with you, you truly made a positive impact on us.
For all of you that know Vicky, you know that she was larger than life and lived it to the fullest. And many of you have come over to me in the past year and a half and shared such wonderful stories about her. She traveled the world with her family and friends. Her authenticity left an indelible mark on everyone she met. And you know, when Vicky walked into her room, it was undeniable. And if she didn't make you laugh, well, then you really didn't know her. Vicky married the love of her life, Carol Alexander, 10 years ago, the night after the Travel Weekly Awards in New York. So she loved coming back here each and every year to celebrate her anniversary. On August 14th, 2022, we lost a remarkable soul.
We are so proud to honor you tonight with this special award as the Travel Weekly Lifetime Achievement. You deserve it. I only wish you were here in the room to receive it, but somehow I think you're here with all of us celebrating. We miss you a lot, Vic. We really do. You are a special lady and always will be in our hearts forever.
Thank you for this great award for an amazing visionary, incredible leader, and a very special friend.
I miss you. You are sorely missed in the travel business. You are so deserving of this amazing award. I'm so proud to call you a business partner, and of course, even more proud to call you a dear friend.
And Vicky, even though you're not here, you've left an indelible mark on cruise planners in the entire travel industry. You know, you're the queen of cruisitude, and nothing's ever going to change that.
As Vicky receives the Lifetime Achievement Award, let's celebrate her life well lived, her spirit that never gave up, and a heart that always cared. Vicky's legacy lives on, and her impact on the travel industry is immeasurable. Vicky Garcia, you've shown us that living, loving, and laughing are not just 3 words, but a way of life. Your journey has inspired all of us to reach for the stars and embrace each adventure. So in loving memory of my BFF, my ride or die, the person that I will miss every single day, Vicky Garcia is a true legend in the world of travel.